Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Well, if you want to see a team playing with confidence right now, you have come to the right place because the home squad is on fire. Really looking forward to this one tonight. The Oilers take possession to get this one underway. Here's a chance. Goaltender covers it up and we get a whistle to slow things down.
Matthews is known for that shock-and-awe zone ability, which is when he uses a quick shot to score after he dekes himself into a scoring position. McDavid's known to blow past defenders with speed, which is his wheel zone ability. Look to one of these players to be a difference maker in this one. Straight up to the boot.
Scores! And a little home cooking pays off as they get on the board quickly here.
Gotta love the home cooking, James, as this team really fires up the crowd with that start and sending a clear message they want this game. It always amazes me, James, to see how quickly these shooters can get the puck off of their stick. I mean, they can shoot off their inside leg, their outside leg. It doesn't matter, but what does matter? The positioning from that slot area. You know that if you get all of it, you're going to tag one home.
Edmonton's talked a lot about getting off to good starts, and look at this, case in point right here.
Well, yeah, you get up by 1 goal early in the game, and it just creates momentum all around your bench. Everyone gets on the ice. They want to contribute. They want to be the one to get the goal on the board and continue to increase this lead. I think they've been real effective to start this game.
The Oilers gain control of the puck. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Oh, look at this chance! And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Nylander. Matthews moves the puck to the corner. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Rieder's got it along the wing. Oh, what a hit!
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
The Leafs.
Hold on, James. Looks like there's going to be a call right there.
There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
Well, it's kind of hard to protect a 1-goal lead when you're sitting in the box and your team's shorthanded, James. The BK unit's going to have to find a way to stave off the power play here and get the job done.
Guys, this penalty kill is ranked top 10 in the league, and sometimes you think about the other team having momentum on their power play, right? Well, this team can suck the momentum right out of that with how good this PK is. Let's see what happens here.
Nice zone entry from the left. Denied by the goaltender. Handles the pass from the right side. Takes a shot. Makes a save with the glove. Puck knocked loose in the neutral zone. Off the left wing and into center. He grabs the puck here on the point. And he slides it quickly to Kämpfen. And he blocks that one. And he gets in front of the slot shot to make the save. The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Shot! And that goes off, pours off a body. The Oilers get a hold of the puck undermanned. Edmonton's on the attack. From a bad angle. And makes the routine save. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Matthews will take the face-off here as this man advantage is about to resume.
Pavelski's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Turns him away! The Oilers preserve the lead as their penalty killers get the job done.
Well, when you have the player advantage and you're down by a goal, you have to generate some momentum, and the first stop is putting it in the back of the net, and now they're back at even strength, trying to get back on the board.
Solid check to slow him down. Quick pass to McDavid. Moves it to the middle, and that's stopped. Oh, and that doesn't go well. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Poked away by Echo. Takes the pass. Puts it on net, and he gets a piece of that one and denies it. Oh, and another big stop. Handles the puck. The lead block. Absolutely fearless.
Make a change, make a change.
The Oilers carried along the wall. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Rips a howitzer from the point. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Poked away in the offensive end. And he's ridden off the puck. Picked up along the boards by Tavares. The Oilers take possession in the defensive end. Slides it over with pace to Bouchard. Poked away at center ice. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Draisaitl's got it against the boards. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
Through center along the wing. Huge steal at his own end. Dishes it to Domi. Here's a shot. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. Now a quick pass to Nurse. The Oilers played along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Gawanke. Oh, what a save by Jones. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Angles it over to Yarncroke. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Nurse is lugging the puck. Long pass up ahead to center. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
The Oilers have it now. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. And that one's denied. Here's a blast. Puts it just wide of the net.
James, you know in practice when you do target shooting, guess why? So you hit the net. I think he's got to get back to it and work on it.
Here in the later stages of this period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. The Oilers win the faceoff. And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. And that's poked away by Meier. And the puck's booted away. And now he moves it quickly to Samuelson. And he turns that one aside. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Shot! Oh, that one scores! And they make the most of the time remaining.
Well, it's a buzzer beater there, James, and they are now buzzing heading into the intermission. You know that's carried momentum. They'll have to find a way to start the next period the same way they ended the last one.
Edmonton's taken a 2-0 lead here in period number 1.
Well, this is the start they wanted, James. They can hold on to it and go into the first intermission with a 2-0 lead, all because they've opened up lanes, and every time they've had an opportunity to take it to the net, they have.
Big stop just as time expires in the period. Edmonton's got the lead here late in this first period. There's the buzzer, 20 minutes in the books, second period just around the corner.
Looking for information on the stars of tomorrow today? Check out page 21 of the program or our website for profiles on farm team members on the verge of making it to the big league.
Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Edmonton's had an impressive start to this game. Now they're heading into the second period. It's a bit of an ice tilt in the first, so they want to continue that and opening up lanes. The biggest thing about that is when you open up lanes, you got to attack and drive. You got to know exactly when to shoot the puck, and they've been doing it so far in this game.
Denies him again!
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Edmonton's really put the pressure on here offensively, and they lead in the second. The Oilers win it. The Leafs have it from their own end. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Puck picked up by Nurse. From the left side, they gain the zone. Moves it in front. And scores! What an opportunity, and delivers!
How'd you like to play with him? Hey, James, I know that my stats certainly would have elevated. I mean, it's his crisp tape-to-tape passing. When it lands on your stick, you can almost feather it in. He's unbelievable.
Edmonton's been just crushing it in the offensive zone, but it starts in the defensive end too, Cheryl.
Yeah, as a former defender, I'd say it always starts there. I mean, it's got to be 200 feet in a complete game, and when you look down this lineup and you look on the ice, it starts right from the goaltender and works its way all through the offensive zone.
The Oilers gain possession in their own end. Quick feed to Pavelski. Quick shot! Denies him with a save! Lets it go from the back end. He gets a piece of it with his trapper. Nice play!
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
From point blank! Oh, stick save and a beaut!
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate
He
because...
scores! Leon! Draisaitl makes it count!
I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
Edmonton's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to show no signs of slowing down here in period number 2.
Yeah, they're not taking their foot off the gas pedal here, James. They've been pushing and pressing all game long, and look at the scoreboard. It's the reason why they're ahead.
Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Edmonton's got the puck. Quick pass across to Hyman. Pokes it away in his own end. Takes it to the net. Lankinen's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Edmonton's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. Off the draw, they take possession. Slides it across to McDavid. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. Wrist one in front. Too many bodies in the way. Here's a chance. Oh, excellent play and goal there. Scoops up the puck.
When you're hounding pucks and applying this type of pressure, it usually results in two things, a penalty or a goal.
What pressure here in the offensive end. And it's picked up by the defense. Picks up the puck. Oh, what a save. And there's a hit with a little violence. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Marner's tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it bobbles off his stick, and he lost possession.
Denies him on the play. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Toronto's going to play the puck from behind the cage. With possession along the wall. Denies him!
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
The Oilers continue to lead it here in the second period. They have been very active in the offensive zone tonight. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Made the stop on the play.
Lankinen's made a nice stop there, and that can be difficult to do, James. I mean, sometimes you get cold or you get lulled into a game where you've been in the offensive zone most of the time. So it's often about timely saves that makes the difference.
And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. The Oilers have it now. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save!
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
A critical face-off looming here, and let's see if they can maintain that offensive momentum.
Well, you know that the defensive side is vulnerable right now with a tired tender, and on the offensive side, you got to recognize that vulnerability, and you have to attack the net.
Puck dumped in. The Oilers gain possession along the wall. Moves the puck up to Kane. And he takes the feed. The Oilers gain possession. Pokes the puck away. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Edmonton's got the puck against the half wall. Here's a shot. That's gloved by Jones.
This is an impressive save right here, James. I mean, there's a ton of net front presence, and so a lot of traffic that he has to battle through to find the puck, and he does, and he makes a nice save.
Edmonton's had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they have capitalized on plenty as they take a sizable lead here late in the second. And the goaltender grabs that one. Well, something was said they didn't like.
Yeah, running their mouths, and now they're fighting, and you got to figure something was said that they didn't like.
And ding, ding, it's all over.
Yeah, the bell has rung, and he certainly got his done. We're not saying it's over yet, James, and this is why there's a fight here. You want to spark some energy, get something going for your team, as it hasn't been a good start.
Fair to say that was a rather spirited affair on the ice. Looks like both teams have cooled their jets. And here's the upcoming face-off. Picked up along the wall by Riley. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Jones. Here in the late goings of the period, this has been a lopsided affair. 4-0 is where we're sitting. The Leafs come up with the defensive zone draw. Point shot! Denies him with the save! The Oilers continue to put lots of pucks on net here, and they lead it late in the second. Tavares, quick on the draw. Toronto's got it along the wall. And the puck's knocked loose. The Oilers gain the zone. Battling for it along the boards. The Leafs have it against the wall. Moves it to Nurse. Snaps it onto the net. And he cuts it big again.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Edmonton's been an impressive club to watch tonight, especially offensively, as they lead big here late in the second. The Oilers win the draw, and they go scores and make it 20 of the year.
Well, that's a nice number, James, showing consistency and offensive production. He's got to like that one. On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well, and the ability to just tap it down and redirect it?
The Oilers are probably thinking, we don't want this period to end the way things are going. Cheryl, you've been in these types of games before.
No, James, if I'm playing in this game, I do not want the intermission because everyone is firing on all cylinders. They're in a rhythm. When you have that kind of energy going for you, you don't want to sit and wait for the third. Their opponent certainly wants that time, but I don't think they do.
And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the third period coming at you in moments. You're having a great night. 2 periods down. 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. Game is not over yet. Let's see if they can try to rally back here in the third, but they've got a long way to go. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Leafs are behind in this game, and it's pretty easy to see why, James. I mean, look at the amount of turnovers. And listen, they're not supporting the puck here either. They're forcing play, and as a result, they're on their heels and they're behind in this game.
Jones has it and freezes the play. Edmonton's on total cruise control early in this third period. Toronto's got it in the defensive zone. Great poke by Rieder. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Jones. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Deflected in front. There's back-to-back saves. Sends the pass over. Oh, and he steps into the line of fire and blocks that.
He's been dangerous tonight. 2 goals, puck on his stick, and he got the hattie.
Jones hangs on to the... and they're going to go. And drops the hammer on that one.
Yeah, the clear winner as that final punch perfectly executed and a tough one on the other end. Sometimes when you're getting blown out and you're upset and you're frustrated, you're sending a message to your team as well. You're sending a message like, hey, we got to finish this one strong. We got to send a message for the next time we meet.
Looks like the emotions have settled down. They've got calm back on the ice, and let's get this puck dropped once again. McDavid's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. Taken along the wall by Nurse. And here's the pass to McDavid. Edmonton's got the puck. The Oilers going to work on offense. Here's a shot! Jones freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. Lots of time left in this period. Edmonton's put on a smothering offensive performance. They lead at 5-0. Here he is on the tip and smacks the puck out of midair. And that goes off the iron and stays out.
The Oilers playing a game of keep away in the offensive zone, shooting at will. This one wires off of the frame, so it's not going to count. But man, do they have a healthy, comfortable lead.
My goodness, the pressure really building here in the offensive end. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Gawanke's got it in the defensive end. And that's stolen by Tavares. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. That was amazing. What a save by Lankinen. And now he passes up to Nugent-Hopkins. And he's knocked off the puck there. Across the line and on the attack. Here's a chance. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where...
Oh, he made the save! How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it. Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Poked away in the defensive end. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Oh, what a hit on the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
Taken by McDavid. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. Reaches out and uses the stick. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Bouchard. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone.
Rieder's been buzzing out there, James, tonight. I mean, he already has a goal. This is a blowout game. A time to pad the stats.
And he easily stops that one. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Seattle's on the schedule next, and tickets still available for this one, so get them before they're gone. Edmonton's put in a total team effort here this evening, and they lead it comfortably in the third. Answered the call on that play. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Broken up by Ceci. And some fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. Scores! And Oil Country has come alive!
You know it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
Edmonton's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Good defensive stop with the poke check. Grabbed along the boards by Domi. Centering Pease. They score! What a play!
The goaltender's always going to tell you after a great game that it's all about the team win, James. But I think he's disappointed here because he could just taste the shutout. He's had a fantastic game, one that he deserved and possibly earned. Just let that one go through.
The Leafs don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give him a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
Draisaitl's won the draw inside the neutral zone. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And that's knocked away. Moves the puck across to Gawanke. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Through center. Here's an odd-man rush. Centering to the middle. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Draisaitl's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Here's a short pass to Gawanke. Big save. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. A lot of people were excited to see this head-to-head matchup tonight. Do we have a winner? Carlin Bates standing by with her answer.
McDavid's been able to contribute by generating scoring chances, and you know his teammates appreciate it. I think he's been the player that stood out for me, guys.
And that's poked away by Bouchard. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Nearing the final six. Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
The Oilers have pummeled their opponents tonight. They have been the busier team offensively and have converted numerous times here in this third period. Moves the puck. Moves into the offensive zone. Oh, right into the opposition bench and getting up close and personal with some people I don't think he really wants to.
Not a chance. I mean, he's over the boards here, and everyone's kind of giving that extra shove, the extra nipple, if you will, and then get the heck off our bench.
Face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, they'll want to continue with the sustained pressure because the goaltender, he is fatigued.
Benoit's got it in the defensive zone. They gain the zone from the left side. Big-time save and a big-time shot. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. Slides it over to Nylander. Toronto's looking to break out. And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. Final horn sounds, bringing this one to a close. A solid effort tonight, but the problem is the same issue night after night. Just a few minutes of a breakdown, and it winds up costing.
Well, and that's all it takes, right, James? Especially when you're not winning. You have to look at it in small little increments, and they have to game manage, and they haven't done that very effectively. And it's wound up costing them numerous games here. They're going to have to find a way to reset and get back on track.
Thanks so much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. See ya.